Inside the Nassau County seat of Mineola lies a local newspaper that packs a punch.
Things can go on, and a lot of media are just oblivious to it.
Grant Lally is the publisher of the North Shore Leader. It's been around for 78 years. Most people wouldn't know the name, but they almost certainly know its biggest scoop yet.
There's no secrets in this place. It's amazing how you all know what goes on.
We kept hearing strange stories about things that he was doing or not doing and claiming he was doing that were clearly fake.
Grant's talking about George Santos, the man expelled from Congress last December, accused of financial wrongdoings. His pre-election lies, the headlines in newspapers across the country. But the leader had the story first. Lally saw it a mile away.
I thought he was a complete weirdo right from the start, and I caught him lying to me within 1 minute of sitting down.
Grant keeps old editions of the paper. He showed us multiple stories published before Santos' 2022 election exposing him, but no one noticed before that.
Here you have a federal election going on, and it was essentially ignored.
Those pieces of good journalism bring us to today, February 13th, where voters in parts of Nassau County and Queens will help decide in places like this who's going to replace Santos, and they're braving the elements as well.
Maybe it's time for some change, and the only way to do that is through the voting booth.
John Polcari? Yeah, the snow's not stopping him. He wants change.
I think it's time people stepped up and expressed their dissatisfaction with the way things are going.
One of the candidates, established Democrat Tom Suozzi, was out and about in Glen Cove, waving to potential voters. He paints himself as a moderate.
I'm saying let's change what's happening in Washington, D.C. Enough of the extremism, enough of the finger pointing.
The night before, his Republican challenger, Nassau County legislator Mazi Pilip, attempted to rally the troops. She's a newcomer to national politics, but someone who talks tough.
Tomorrow, February 13, you're gonna remember this day because Mazi Pilip will knock you down.
In the end, it was Suozzi that was still standing. His message, one of bipartisanship.
The people are watching. They want us to start working together. So our message is very clear. Either get on board or get out of the way.
And for Pilip, a promise to get back up. No defeatist attitude to be found.
We are fighters. Yes, we lost, but it doesn't mean we're gonna end here.
Grant Lally's paper endorsed Pilip, but regardless of the outcome, the leader led the conversation.
We identified a fraud and called him out a good month plus before the election. Enough time for people to start talking about it. And in the end, we were proved right, even beyond our expectations.
And now, this dark and turbulent chapter of this congressional district's history is closed. On Long Island, I'm Chile Casilla Dele, NCC News.